I wanna all night. Say it. I wanna all night.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option, due to unusual rain and thunder, baby I wonder, put your sweats on for me. Yeah. I got the plug, I made the call for me. I'm talking late night for ya. Let me lay a great time on ya. Don't hesitate, no, don't you? Just say you will. Come through and chill. Just say you will.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Saying you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now, put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you when you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, for your friends and them. I really wanna know you off. I really wanna show you off. Fuck God, pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and your girl in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. Nigga, don't approach her with that Atari. Nigga, that ain't good game, home is sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I could never right my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it. Don't you what you want? Oh, what it justice, put it in the song. Alright.
Yo, welcome to the S.C Experience, aka boy Eric, man, and we're back. We are back. I'm feeling good. I was like, you know what? I don't see no Raider content creators on. I was like, I can't leave the nation without no content. Let me come on real quick at this time. This is earlier than what I usually do. I usually do it in an hour from now or probably 2 hours from now. But I was like, you know what? Screw it. I didn't go on yesterday. Let's do it today and let's talk about some things that happened in the last 2 days. Practice squad review. Daren Waller returning, signs a new agent. Also. He also signs with the agent Drew Rosenhaus. Hopefully, I said that right. Let me see who else. Alex Leatherwood. Getting signed by the Chicago Bears kind of helps us in a sense, which is good. And on top of that, we have signed a couple people to the practice squad today. Some guys that some people may not know, and I'll break it down who they are and what they bring to the table on that practice squad. But besides that, blessings to you guys all. Welcome to the SC Experience. Like I said, man, tough times never last, but tough people do. And you guys are also tough people. Remember to always keep it positive in this heat. Please stay hydrated. So shout out to you guys, man. You guys are the real MVPs of this channel. Hi, Eric. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Shout out to all eyes in the building. The king of moderators is in the building. Terrence, what's good, brother? Anthony Estrada, what's good? Salute to you. You already know, singing that stack pack high. Shout out to Anthony Estrada. Auntie Six, my brother, good to see you. Hope all is well. Let me fix the camera. There we go. Shout out to Freddie Raider. What's good, Freddie Raider? What's up? Shout out from Bakersfield fucking Dodgers. I know we lost to the Mets. It's fine. It's fine. We'll bounce back. But shout out to Freddie Raider in the building, man. Shout out to Bakersfield. A shout out to Canada as well. Van City Raider representing, man. Yo, yo, yo. What's good, young goat? What's good, Van City? Good to see you, my brother. Raider Ray is in the building. What up, Raider Ray? What's good? What's good? Yoshi, Yoshi, what's good? Salute to you, my brother. Hope all is well. Salute so cheap experience. Hope the fantasy draft was fun for you as it was for me. Hey, that thing was funny. That thing was funny. And if you guys don't know what he's talking about, the cheap experience, we had a auction draft. It was my first time doing an auction draft on Dirty Stream, and I didn't get anything till later on, so I was very cheap with it. Shout out to Freddie Chavez. What's good, Freddie Chavez? Good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well. Ron's in the building. What up? It's too hot to be on. I know. I thankfully my room is like Antarctica right now. Low key, well, not Antarctica, but it's like it's good temperature in here. But once I go outside, like I was all goddamn morning, woo! When I tell you that much, the heat was one thing, right? The heat was one, right? So I thought some news broke down or something. Shout out to everybody, man, and shout out to Baby Doll Studio in the building. What up, Baby Dolls? Good to see you. My brother Pyro's in the building. What up, Pyro? What up, Pyro? What up, Pyro? What up, Veronica? What's good? What's good? What's good? Salute to you. Yo, Michael, what's good? What's good? Salute to Michael. But yeah, and yes, prayers out to Avakazi and his family. Ooh. Um, Shout out to Terrence. Yeah, hopefully Avakazi comes in. I heard some things. Hopefully Avakazi's doing all right, man. Prayers up to him and his family. But I'm gonna let him come in whenever he hops in the chat, hopefully, so he could say it himself. But prayers go out there. Um, and shout out to Dark Atheist in the building. Que onda, SC Experience? Nothing much. Chilling. I'm ready to talk some Raiders football. Shout out to Dark Atheist in the building. Shout out to Shadow as well. Yes, Shadow, you were on the wrong account. Shout out to Ray Love. What's good, Ray Love? Good to see you, my brother. And Willie Wayne in the building. What's good, Willie Wayne? Fucking hell, I forgot I was. Yeah, you were on your. That's why I said it. Shout out to Richard Lyon. What's good, Richard Lyon? Good to see you. Let's get straight into it. Daren Waller, who has been seeking a contract extension throughout the offseason, has signed this morning with agents Drew Rosenhaus and Robert Bailey. The hope Rosenhaus says is to get his deal as soon as possible. If you guys don't know who Drew Rosenhaus is, he's one of the best in the whole NFL when it comes to agency. The reason being, he's got a lot of great players under his belt. Some noticeable ones, you got Tyreek Hill as one of his players. He's got Jordan Poyer. He's got Bobby McCain. He's got Darius Slay Jr. He got Shaquille Barrett. He got Quan Alexander. He got Marlon Mack. He got Brandon McManus, Devin Bush, and the list goes on. Gronkowski, Jacob Johnson. This guy has practically a lot of good players under his belt. So he knows how to get a deal done. He also, which is really interesting, he also has Njoku signed under him. And we all know Njoku got one of the highest paid tight ends in the whole entire league. So that's something to monitor, right? And he had Antonio Brown. Yes, he had Antonio Brown. He had his fair share of negativity too. Um, and shout out to Sarah Phillips. What up, sis? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Um, Shout out to you for being back as well. Glad to see you back. And Raider Dab says, yeah, like I said, Antonio Brown was one of them too. But yeah, Drew Rosenhaus is one of the best in the business, to be honest, to get a deal done. And we've heard that Daren Waller, there was reports. Actually, there was true reports that I found out last night, actually, that apparently Daren Waller didn't like what Clutch Sports was doing. Clutch Sports wanted a lot more money. As far as the contract, they wanted to raise the price, and Daren Waller did not want to work like that. Apparently, Daren Waller wants to be a Raider, and to be a Raider, he's got to cut down a little bit on that price, and he didn't like the way Clutch Sports was handling things. So that's why he separated from them, ended up signing with Drew Rosenhaus and Robert Bailey, and instead wants to be a Raider, which is music to my ears because we've been hearing again and again that he wasn't showing up. Some may say that he was holding out. Others may say that he just didn't want to be here, but he did want to be here, and that is good news. And speaking of Daren Waller, um, let me change this. He was at practice today, as you guys can see right there. He was at practice today. Daren Waller was at practice today, so it's good to see him back. Actually, he was back yesterday, but he is again today. He's looking good, better than ever, and I think like I predicted, I said Clutch Sports was holding him back, and that was facts. He did have an injury, but Clutch Sports, I think, most likely was the reason why he was getting held back at all. So screw Clutch Sports. Even though I'm a Lakers fan and LeBron is practically the owner of Clutch Sports, LeBron, stop doing this shit. You don't got as much power in the NFL. But I'm glad that Daren Waller's back. So that is good to see, right? That's good to see. On another note, this is something very, very key. Very, very key. Ian Rappaport has claimed that the Bears have claimed former Raiders offensive lineman Alex Leatherwood, sources said. Fact. See, look at that. He fires his agents and back at practice. But yeah, so here we go. Here we go. The hamstring magically healed. This is my assessment to it, and I don't want to freaking be all conspiracy theorist or not. But what I'm thinking is that maybe that injury wasn't as much, and you understand that as far as how do I say this? As far as the way it goes, this is my prediction that Josh McDaniels, he came out in the press conference. Josh McDaniels said straight up that Daren Waller is eager to come back and that the injury is minor and that they're taking all the precautions, right? He said he's eager to come back. My philosophy is that there was also reports that McDaniels was told Waller to hold out, but that I doubt that's even the truth. What I think is the fact that maybe they talked about it and they said, let's try to get away from Clutch Sports. Let's try to get you a better deal. And until then, let's start focusing on football again. Blah, blah, blah. I would think that there was a little conversation between Ziegler, Champ Kelly, McDaniels, and Daren Waller, and that's why it happened. I'm not going to blame Waller if he did hold out because at the end of the day, he did what was right and get away from all that bullshit of Clutch Sports, and now he's back. So the good thing that he's back and the good thing that he wants to be a Raider. And that's the most important thing that I was looking at. And from there, I don't give a shit what happened with Kelsey Plum. I don't give a shit about if he was holding out or not because it showed that he wants to be a Raider, that he's willing to get away from agents that want to not benefit the team at all, right? So that's just my assessment for it. And people could and good luck Bears. Yes, we'll get to that right now before we go to that. Why people hating on Clutch? It's their job to get the biggest dollar for the clients. This is why people hate on Clutch because they don't have the player's best interests. They don't got the player's best interest. Yes, you could say, oh, they're getting a pay. They do have the best interest. No, some players like Waller want to be part of a team. And in order to be a part of a certain team, sometimes you got to play half and half and you got to benefit the team and benefit yourself at the same time. A lot of good agents would tell you that consistently, that they always have the player's best interest and the team's best interest. And that's how you get a deal done. And Clutch Sports does not rock like that. They think they have a lot of power in the NFL and they don't. They only got power in the NBA because of LeBron James. And that's why people hate Clutch. Shout out to JB. We are going to be real tough to beat only if DC gets the ball in 3 seconds. Let's go. I hope it's better than last year. But back to this, right? Here we go. The Bears have claimed former Alex Leatherwood, sources said. And yes, good luck to the Bears. The Bears have struggled. They've allowed the most sacks last year in the regular season as far as offensive line goes. They signed Alex Leatherwood, which will most likely get positioned to the guard where he should have been with us. But this helps out the Raiders. This is the timeline of it, right? Here's another timeline. SC timeline, whatever you want to call it. What happened with Alex Leatherwood is that Josh McDaniels and Ziegler took a dice roll, right? A type of dice roll. They took a gamble, in the words of Vegas, right? They released Alex Leatherwood. They knew that they couldn't get a trade done, supposedly, which I also think that's bullshit that they couldn't get a done. The whole thing is that if Alex Leatherwood wasn't claimed, we would have owed a lot of money. But due to him being claimed, that helped us a lot. We saved 1.28 million, I believe, somewhere around that range, and it helped us a lot with the dead cap, and it didn't hit us as much as it was when they first released them. Thanks to the Bears, we got saved some money, and we didn't have to take that big ass capital or big ass dead cap, right? So I'm thankful for the Bears. Shout out to the Chicago Bears for doing that. Yeah. So I guess, hey, like I said, I have nothing against Leatherwood. Some people hate on Leatherwood, but Carmen Brasillo, I blame him because he should have known that. Don't screw up a guy's progression. Don't screw up a guy's demeanor, and you did exactly that. Instead of positioning him where he was starting to get a groove on the guard, you ended up putting at tackle. He got beat multiple times. And again, you put him at tackle, got beat multiple times. Then you put him again at tackle, thinking that how do I say this? Thinking that his headspace ain't gonna be there. Of course his headspace is not gonna be there. You're fucking up his progression. Like that's all coaching fault, in my opinion. So I have nothing against Alex Leatherwood. Shout out to Alex Leatherwood. It's not that I'm defending the dude, but let's talk realistic, right? But shout out to Alex Leatherwood. Once a Raider, always a Raider. Even though he was only with us for a year, I feel like I have nothing against him. So hey, hopefully he could shine over there with the Bears because they do need the help. But besides that, shout out to Alex Leatherwood, man. Wish you nothing but the best, brother. And Raider Kojo's in the building. It was good to meet you, brother, over there in Adelanto. Shout out to Raider Kojo, my brother, man, for tuning in as well. He probably gets moved to tackle because he got beat out of guard and we needed a right tackle. It could be. It could be as well. But I wish he was given the opportunity to fight for that guard position during preseason. That's all I'm saying, right? But it's good. It's fine. I believe in Cotton and Simpson. I think there are guards. I think those two will be right. Hey, SC Experience, will you be at the game? Which one? Which one you talk about? Week 1? I will be there week 1. I will be there week 1 against the iPhone chargers, the chokers, and the the bolts or whatever they're called, right? I will be there week 1. So if you're gonna be there, hit me up behind the scenes, and I will make sure to catch up with some of you guys, man. I want to meet a lot of people. I already met a lot of people in Adelanto. I want to meet more people over here at the Raider game. Alex never would look defeated, and he was on the ground. Yep. You already know what it is. Charges. Yep. I'll be there. Um, I wish Alex Leatherwood all the best. Yeah, facts. And next on the list, we got another one. Oh shit! Here, look, can you guys see that? We signed 2 people today to the practice squad. We did release Bam Olaseni actually. We released Bam Olaseni. I know a lot of people are mad. That was a surprise that he got cut by the practice squad. I didn't see that coming, to be honest. But we had 2 people today. J.R. Reed and Vitaly Gurman. Hopefully I said that right. Offensive lineman and defensive back. For J.R. Reed, he appeared in 16 games for the Broncos, Rams, and Giants, and recorded only 50 tackles, one pass breakup. It's not looking too good for him. He's just a dead piece in the practice squad. Gorman was an ex-Chief that was a UDFA from Toledo. He played 90 snaps, 65.4 grade, PFF grade, 67.6 grade in run blocking. And shout out to Raider Scout for these facts, man. Post 54.7 mark in pass protection. He allowed 2 pressures while taking snaps at right guard and right tackle. So a versatile guy that plays right guard and right tackle. But yeah, that's who we signed today, right? I can't pronounce the name. I know, right? Vitali, Vitili, something like that. Gorman. So there's that. Shout out to Barbecue and Raider. What up, brother? What's up, little bro? Just here supporting. I appreciate that, brother. It means a lot to me. Hopefully Bam clears waivers and comes back. Could be, right? Yes. Hey, can I get a hashtag Gorilla Rilla, free Gorilla Rilla? Because low key, that's some bullshit what the Chargers are doing. That is some bullshit. Actually, what SoFi is doing is bullshit. What all they're doing is trying to block out the noise. You heard it last year with the Super Bowl tickets. The Rams were supposed actually the Rams and Niners game at SoFi. If you guys remember that game, they ended up taking away they didn't ban him. They took off his mask. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. They his mask is banned. But Gorilla Rilla, you need the mask, man, So that's all it was with it, right? So, on all honesty, I think they should allow that. Um, I don't know why SoFi's tripping over that shit. But it's whatever. It is what it is. So annoying, right? Yeah. They some itches. Don't waste your breath. He gone, bro. But not to say this, but to say this. Our offensive defense are taking victims and souls this year if healthy all season. Hey, speaking into existence, JB. You already know what it is. All I know is I'm gonna have a fun time. And actually, guys, I don't know if you guys can see my camera on the bottom left of your screen. I got I got some stuff. I got some stuff to vlog during the game. So for everybody that wants to meet up, just let me know ahead of time if you would like to be recorded, because I don't want anybody to get on a video that doesn't want to be recorded. Because I know a lot of people have hit me behind the scenes that they want to meet up and stuff. I will be going from tailgate to tailgate. I'll be going to booth that I get invited to, and I'm gonna go chop it up with a couple of you guys. So I have my vlogging stuff ready, so I'll be vlogging the game. So it'll be fun. And it's gonna be my first time vlogging, so hopefully I don't screw it up, right? Shout out to Montana Fox. This is in the building. What up, Montana Fox? It's good to see you. Hope all is well. Shout out to you and your family. Um, let me see what else is happening. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Okay, we good. We good. I was trying to see something. Richard, you need some Gatorade. Damn. Hey, hey, y'all crazy. Another thing, Joe Haeg. I talked about him right now. We worked him out. We worked him out. He's a ex Pittsburgh guy. He played guard and tackle too. Another versatile person, right? Another versatile person. Um, but yeah, he appeared in 12 games for the Steelers. 2021 recorded 2 starts. He allowed 3 sacks, 7 pressures, and 1 hit over 209 pass blocking, 97 run blocking snaps. He also posted a 67.5 PFF grade and a 74.8 mark in pass blocking and 55.1 in run blocking. So overall, he played a lot of right tackle and right guard. Another versatile thing, right? Uh, let me see. Fuck Leatherwood, fuck bad boys. So, there are ways to get the mask to Sofa if he really wanted to get done. Let's be honest now. Yeah, they don't really. Yeah. Let me see. What you mean? Stop stealing? Stop stealing what? Oh, he's talking about the Twitter post. Hey, I'm showing their name on the screen. Hey, you're getting heavy. But Eric, how much do you charge for a signature and a picture? Come on, Michael. I'm a nobody, man. I'm a nobody. Shout out to Twan, Raider Twan in the building. What's good, Twan? Good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well. Let me see if I skipped anybody. Nobody else, right? Okay. Let's get to this practice squad stuff, right? Let's get to this practice squad stuff. Let's get to this practice squad stuff. Let me actually bring it up because I haven't talked about the practice squad yet. Give me a second. So let me bring it up. Let me share my screen on it actually. Um, let me see. Doom, 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 doom. Is it this one? Damn it. Where's the Raiders practice squad? Oh, there we go. 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 Got it. Got it. Got it. Let me share my screen here. Stop sharing screen. Share my screen here. Boom, 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 pow. There we go. Let me see. He means an OnlyFans. Oh, come on. I'm in LA, little bro. Whenever you guys want to meet up for a game and some barbecue, let me know. Hey, I will be at the Chargers game. So if you're gonna be there, brother, hey, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. And shout out to Twan. Yeah, brown crackers. You already know what it is. So here are some notable guys from the practice squad. You got Curtis Bolton, which was surprising for me. I don't think he would have made. Oh, actually, no. It's not surprising. My bad. I did have it going to practice squad. Isaiah Ike Brown. That's a surprise. 6 foot, 185 from Florida International. Bryce Cosby. We all know he had decent games. Matthias Farley had a pretty decent game, a couple games. Cole Fordenham also made the practice squad. Chase Garbers made the practice squad. Horrendous Grasu, so they did take the backup center. Jordan Meredith and Bam Olaseni, he's here, but Bam Olaseni did not make it. He got released today. Dylan Stoner, which can somebody tell me how Dylan Stoner made it today? How did Dylan Stoner make the practice squad? Shout out to North Cal Raider Jesse, man. What's good, brother? Hope all is well. Could somebody please tell me how did Dylan Stoner make the squad? Is it because of his name? Like he hasn't shown me shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. He hasn't shown me jack shit. Myron Tunga Bailoa Amosa makes the practice squad from Notre Dame. Zach Van Valkenburg gets also the practice squad, very deserving defensive end, 6'4", 263 from Iowa. Austin Walters from Rice, a really good back that had like a Trey Regis type of how I say it, a Trey Regis type of um preseason. And then you got Isaiah Zuber, which I don't know how the fuck Isaiah Zuber and Dylan Stoner make it, but hey, well, I'm all for it, right? Um, there's that. So those are some notable guys from the practice squad overall. And the two spots that you see today, the safety and guard gets that spot. So let's go piece by piece, player by player, and evaluating it, right? Um, Curtis Bolton, linebacker, he of course got outshined by Masterson and Daren Waller, but that didn't mean that Curtis Bolton was out of the list. I said this before that he was fighting for a practice squad position and he won it, as you can see. He also got that key safety. If you guys remember against Miami, against Teddy Bridgewater, a great chase down, right? Isaiah Ike Brown did get burned a couple of times. But practice squad, it's pretty cool that he made the practice squad. In all honesty, you bring a lot of defensive backs to the practice squad after all, because you are going to run a lot of 5 defensive backs in the 4-2-5, specifically in 3-4 sometimes. As far as Matthias Farley, I mean, we all see Matthias Farley, what he could bring to the table. The guy hit hard, the guy could cover, and yes, he had a little bit of a decline after that Vikings game, but he did win that. I think he won that that whole, how do I say this? That whole practice squad thing. Cole Forthingham, the guy had a couple good catches throughout the preseason. Of course, he made it because we're gonna run a lot of 2 tight end sets, and we already have 4 tight ends plus a guy in the IR. So of course, having a tight end at the practice squad is key as well. Chase Garbers is another quarterback you cannot let him go to any other team. Chase Garbers has a lot of potential. I know Dirty Raiders in the building. That is Dirty's guy right there. I don't think he'll take over Carr, but he is a good quarterback, a mobile quarterback at that. And I think he has better vision and better awareness than Stidham in the preseason. But they forever went with Stidham because he knows the system and all that. So yeah, and Chase Garbers looks like a run first type of dude. So yeah, and he's from Cal. I've known a lot of Cal. Pac-12, of course. Um, I believe Pac-12, right? I'm not mistaken. Cal's in Pac-12. Sorry, I don't know why I'm tripping right now. I'm probably blanking. Um, but yeah, so there's that, right? But besides that, he's a very mobile quarterback, has a lot of potential. The young dude, UDFA. So I'm all for him being on the practice squad and being a part of this team. I liked what I seen from him. He went above expectations from me, and I like that he made it. Horonis Grosu is a guy that I didn't want in the practice squad because I know Dylan Parham could back up that center position. I think Dylan Parham outshined Grosu. Grosu didn't look good at all. Jordan Meredith, a lot of people are high on him. I'm not really high on him, but he was a decent guard during preseason, so I'm all for him being there. Bam Olaseni, of course, got taken out. Bam Olaseni is not on the team on the practice squad no more. Dylan Stoner was an absolute shocker, and like Twan said, he said, "I said this last night. I don't get the whole Stoner thing. Yeah, I don't get it either. I like that Cali kid. Yeah, he has a lot of potential. And yeah, I agree with you, Twan. I don't know how the hell Dylan Stoner made it. I am 100% shocked. Then you go with Myron Tagovailoa Mosa. I know this is Twan's dude right here. For me personally, I didn't see enough for him to make the practice squad. Maybe I'm tripping. He had a lot of missed tackles, but my USC bias aside, Isaiah Palamau should have not made it either, but they made it. So congrats to Isaiah Palamau, my USC dude, man. I can't wait to see what you can do on the field, brother. I'm rooting for you at the end of the day. And Myron Tagovailoa deserved a spot at that practice squad at the end of at the end of the day because him and also Van Valkenburg played good together. As far as Austin Walters, like I said, had a Trey Regis type of preseason, consistent, well, pretty consistent except for the last game. He didn't look too good, but could break tackle, short dude that has speed, as a Pollard type of dude. Isaiah Zuber had that nice interception and catch. Besides that, didn't do too much. But hey, he got the thing right. What's good, SC? Hey Nation, hope you're all well. Shout out to Chef B in the building. Hope all is well. DP is like, let's ride now. Let's talk about Darius Phillips. Darius Phillips deserved 100% to be on the squad. 100% brings versatility not only to the special teams but also to the defensive back row. I think he had a decent preseason, even though he got beat here and there. But Amik Robertson got beat more than him, and he made the squad, right? Oh, come on, Cool Kev. Oh, Cool Kev. Look at Cool Kev. Oh my god. Look at Cool Kev. Cool Kev is like the paparazzi. Every time I post something on IG or something, this motherfucker keeps taking this shit. Come on, Cool Kev. Look at Cool Kev. Cool Kev. All up on my girl. Pause. Make sure you're stacking them up, Nation. You already know what it is. Shout out to Anthony Estrada, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. We're rising all up. You feel me? Stack them likes. You heard all lies as well, man. That means hit that like button. And look, you heard North Cal Jesse too, man. Stack them up. Yes, you were right, Chef B, and a couple other people were right as well. I was wrong on that. I told you Cole was going to be gone. It's surprising because Cole had a pretty good, consistent preseason. He really did. He really did. I didn't see anything bad from him. Yes, he had extra snaps, but it didn't make sense because I think he locked his position more than Mac Hollins. Mac Hollins' highlight of the goddamn preseason was being in that Uber and his hair. That's literally all I seen from him in the preseason. Was literally him being in the Uber and his hair. Literally. Literally. So it doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense, right? So I don't know what they're thinking. Maybe they see something in him that I don't. Who knows? And we all knew after that whole Uber ride, yes, he was most likely gonna make the squad, which I didn't see too much of him on the field because he had a couple tackle for losses, to be honest. I'm glad Van Valkenburg, Walter, and Zuber got a call back and said they let go of Bam after inviting him back when they signed the new O line for free agency today. Yes, they worked out one that was a right guard, right tackle, and they worked out another guy as a right tackle, right guard as well. So there's two guys that could play the versatile spot between those two spots on the right side. So of course they had to let go of Bam Olaseni. Sadly, and Thayer Munford came back. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Thayer Munford is back and healthy. That is good news. Tie-Dye Raiders up in the building. All love and respect. Shout out to you, brother. If you guys can, please hit that like button for me. I will greatly appreciate it. Facts, Eric. I have asked the same thing. Yep. Shout out to Garrett, man. Shout out to Cordy Garrett. Shout out to you, brother. Hope all is well. But yeah, so who would have you guys like to see on the practice squad that is not on this list? I want to know your guys' insight. DP, Darius Phillips, Keelan Cole. Who was somebody that you would rather have than one of these guys on the practice squad? There's still some notable free agents out there. Still no free agents have been signed, but a lot of people that got cut are getting signed back to back to back. So that's something to monitor. The Raiders are, of course, 22nd in the waiver wire, so that's why they haven't made any moves because they apparently sent out 12 claims and all of them gone before they could get to the 22nd. But I know we got bumped up. I don't know the exact number where we're at now, but we got bumped up. Dylan Stoner better not get stoned before a game. Hopefully not. Cole and Phillips? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Those two guys are the two notable guys I would like to see there. Ooh, Haskell Garrett got released? I did not know that one. We've talked about Haskell Garrett, especially towards the right before the NFL draft. We talked about Haskell Garrett, the Ohio State defensive lineman. I would take a shot at him, but that's another rookie to the defensive line if you really want to bring in another rookie. But I'm surprised he got cut. I mean, damn, Haskell Garrett from Ohio State gets cut. Cole and Phillips over Amik. Facts. Amik, I don't know what Amik. I don't know what's up with Amik. Where's Bryce? Bryce Cosby? He's on there. He's on there. He's right here. I highlighted it right there from Ball State, right there at the top of your screen, right there. He's there. Sheldon Richardson, yep, could be. Blake Martinez for depth. Blake Martinez for depth. No. I like Blake Martinez. Um, he's a really good linebacker when healthy, but but Blake Martinez has that torn ACL coming off of a season-ending injury, and not only that, we already have technically a Blake Martinez on our team, and that is Denzel Perriman. So there's no point to go after Blake Martinez. It is a Patrick Graham guy, but when you got two solidified dudes as backups as Darian Butler and Luke Masterson, you really don't need more. But I wouldn't doubt it if they're interested because that is Patrick Graham's guy, Blake Martinez, but he is coming off an injury, so I'm not sure. But like I said, Denzel Perriman, that's the Blake Martinez of our team of the Patrick Graham system. So there's no point of bringing in Blake Martinez. And yes, Blake facts, Twan. Blake is similar to Perriman in style of play. He really is. Remember, this was a weak defensive tackle class. It was like a big drop off, which I still was rooting for Jordan Davis, which Jordan Davis has been looking really good. Love Blake though. Yeah, Blake, he could play. Like I'm saying, when healthy, he could play. He could play. He's a baller, a tackling machine, a coverage special, a specimen. But technically speaking, do we need him? No. Are we gonna be interested in him? Yes, because of Patrick Graham. And if they bring him in, I wouldn't be as mad. I mean, if they bring him in, hey, bring him in. Cheap labor, like Twan likes to say right there. Hashtag cheap labor. What Twan likes to say. If you want Blake Martinez and you get cheap labor for him, I'm all for it. He is a Patrick Graham dude that can help with the system and help the defense, right? Um, and he is injured, and he doesn't have to come out here and start because we already know Denzel Perriman got that locked up. So having him as a backup, that would be pretty damn cool, right? EJ Haskell Garrett might be a great fit for the Rams defense. Haskell Garrett is somebody from Ohio State that had a pretty decent year overall, right? He is a little bit on the older side. He's 24 years old. He played for Ohio State throughout his years. He had a 13 and a half tackle for losses in 3 of his years. So last year alone, he had 10 games, 10 games that he played in. He had 12 solo tackles, 10 assists, 22 total tackles actually. 7 tackles for loss, 5.5 sacks, and 1 pass deflection and 2 forced fumble recoveries, and a return for a touchdown. So the guy could bring a lot of good factors to this team. We all know that he's a guy that would look good in the silver and black as far as bringing in help, right? We need to sign Martinez because he wasn't my last name, please, Lord. So, in all honesty, a shout out to Joshua Young. What up, brother? Hope all is well. I see more people popping in here. If you guys can't hit that like button for me, uh, uh, well, I got you earned for sure. Um, but yeah, I'm all for it. So before I continue, let me bring in my brother. Um, there we go. There we go. But yeah, so there's that. On another note, what am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing something. Um, Jordan Willis and Darquise Dennard is somebody I was talking about. Darquise Dennard is somebody I would bring in, a defensive back that played for the Cincinnati Bengals, in my opinion. Is a really good, not really good defensive back, but he'll bring in depth, and I would be somebody I would be willing to put in the practice squad. Besides that, there's a lot of other couple guys that I said on Tuesday. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see what they do moving on. Um, like I said, they signed 2 people in the practice squad today. Not no big name guys or guys that were surprise cuts, but they're bringing in depth at the end of the day. We have a lot of rookies on this team. They're doing a lot of cheap contracts. Shout out to George C. What's good, George C? What's good, Eric? Salute, bro. Salute to you, brother. Hope all is well. But I got somebody backstage joining me. You've seen him before on the channel, man. He's been coming a lot, and we'll have a show. We'll have a show soon. Which let me put it on screen. We will have a show soon. Right there. Um, pregame, a lot of a pregame show. So it's gonna be fun, man. A lot of West Coast. You from the West Coast, you go enjoy it. Even if you're from the East Coast, you'll enjoy it as well. A lot of West Coast YouTubers will be on that show every week. Um, Most likely every morning before the game. But if anything, if there's a game on Monday or Thursday, we'll see how it goes. And if I have to go to the game, which I have to talk to him behind the scenes because I'm going to the Charger game, so we might have to push that till Saturday. the first show. But we'll see about that. My brother here, West Side Sports Radio, Raider Earn in the building, Captain Kardashian.
Good afternoon, good evening, good after evening, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all in the chat. Salute to everybody. Sarah, nice to see you back. Terrence, what's happening? Anthony, Jorge, what's going on? NorCal, Mike Jeezy, I see y'all. Rich, what's going on? Hey, you see I got this hat just for Eric, right? You see that, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look at
Nah, I'm
it,
playing.
bro. This this fucking Earn always coming in with the names, but this guy's name is Captain Kardashian, bro. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. Y'all know what it is.
Captain Kardashian, bro. That shit
Hey,
is
what up,
funny.
Ray Love?
Hey! Don't get all the car haters out there mad, man. Don't get them all mad.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting on them. Thor, where you at? No, I'm
Hey,
playing.
oh damn! Come on, man. Come on, man.
Nah, Thor's the homie, bro. I got some good news. We're trying to make this move, like from up here to somewhere else, and got some
Okay.
good news from the realtor today. So I'm in an excellent mood. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Hell yeah. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. Yep. Shout
Did
out
he
to
say
everybody, man.
Amazon hat? Fuck you, bro.
So look,
Stupid.
let me get your insight on all this shit. All right, what do you feel about the Waller situation? He's back. He
Man,
signed with the
you
new
already know,
agent.
bro. You already know what I feel. Shit, dude. Okay, so now he got rid of his agent. Now show me that it was all about the agent in your ear, bro. Now what I see within the next 2 weeks will show me everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you come back and you ball out like you was doing before you started fucking with Clutch Sports, then I know it was just the agent, or at least all signs will point to it just being the agent, and you'll be back in the good graces. But if you continue this bullshit, bro, I don't give a fuck how good you are, bro. Like, if we put the shield first, then you got to put the shield first, bro. Josh Jacobs played. I can't remember what his injury was last year, but I know Josh Jacobs was in a lot of pain and played down the fucking stretch. I mean, come on, bro. Let's get this together, D. Waller. I'm willing to give you a fresh slate, but give me a reason to give you a fresh slate, big dog. Yeah, Earn getting in a hot tub soon. I'm going on vacation next week. Eric,
Hey,
I'm coming. Huh?
What happened?
I'm coming down there next week, bro. We gonna go to. You got to meet us
Are you
at
going to the game?
Applebee's. No, I'm not paying
Come
$200 a
on,
seat.
man. Come on, you gotta go to the game. Come on,
It's
man.
my wife's birthday, and she don't want to
Okay,
spend her
yeah, you're
birthday
going
at
to
the game.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
So no, we canceled Vegas. We're gonna do LA instead. So that's what I was saying. On Saturday, if you're available, we'd like to hook up for like a lunch or something. We ain't gotta like come to your house and like fuck your house up or nothing. You know what I'm saying? We can meet at Applebee's or something.
I could do early afternoon. I think so because my brother's coming on that day because Nate Diaz fight, the UFC fight. So I'll let you know around that time.
Yeah. We'll
I'll
coordinate
hit
in
you
the
up.
meantime. Yep.
Yep. No one is bigger than the Shield. You already know what it is. Raider Squid. Shout out to Raider Squid. Outcomes close. You already know what it is. And just
Earn,
saying,
you
I
better
should
see
have.
Dirty. Shit, we gotta include Dirty in this too, because that motherfucker is gonna show up at my house if I keep on ducking him and shit.
Just saying, I should have hired Joe Rosen. Trayvon Mullen's toe. Oh, that's disgusting. Hold on. I just seen that profile picture. What the fuck? Oh, that's disgusting, bro. But onto the practice
Trayvon
squad.
Mullen's toe. God damn.
How do you feel about the practice squad? Is there any surprises on this practice squad here? Let me put that there.
Pull that list up again. Yeah.
Let me take that out.
This
This is the first half. Bam Olaseni's out though. He got
Yeah,
cut
I saw
today.
that. I like Curtis Bolton.
Okay.
I'm kind of no opinion on Ike Brown, kind of.
Okay.
Bryce Cosby. Shit, the only thing I remember about Bryce Cosby is getting whooped on that fucking rub. But I understand it was a rub, but that's all I remember about him, bro. It's just him getting whooped. So, I mean, hopefully he can do better. There's a reason they put him on the practice squad. I like Farley a lot. I do feel like he's practice squad worthy. I don't think he's ready for the 53, so he's in the right spot. Fotheringham, I don't know. Again, I don't have an opinion on that one. I didn't study him hardly at all. Garbers, I'm amazed that he cleared waivers and we were able to keep him. You feel me? That's a good thing. Grasu, don't know anything about him, but his line looks good. 6'3", 300 Oregon. He got a nice pedigree. He got nice weight, nice size for a center. That looks like somebody to hold on to. Jordan Meredith, I'm happy to see him on there. Bam Olaseni, gone. I can't see who that wide receiver is from Oklahoma right there. It's
Oh, I got
behind
you
me.
right now. Give me a second. Let me put this down.
Oh God, yeah. Why is he here?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Why he don't
I
get no
told you.
separation? He can't catch the ball. Like for what?
That's facts. That's what I was saying. Meet at Eric's favorite place, Chuck E. Cheese, still at 21. Come on, at this shout out. Shout out to Raider for Life. What up, sis? Hope all is well. Good to see you. And shout out to my brother Snoops Hernandez in the building. Salute SC and Raider Aaron. Shout out to you, man. And I just want to give and shout out to Doc Holidays Raiders Intel. Shout out to you, brother. Hope all is well. Shout out to Valerie. What up, sis? What up, guys? Sorry I'm late. You're good. No worries. I'm glad you are here. But
Hey,
I
why
just
are they
want to
talking
get
shit about me in the chat?
where.
I think it's Twan and Cool Kev. I don't know. I see my name and I'm like, what the hell? I keep missing it though.
I want to give a big thank you to you guys. I haven't posted it yet, but I was waiting for it to because YouTube takes long to process. Right now I just see my numbers. Shout out to you guys, man, for making me hit 1.1k. We're at 1.1k
shit.
subscribers, so I appreciate every single one of you guys for that, man. We've been moving up, especially the last 2 weeks, and the views have been going up as well, meaning you guys enjoy the content and everything in between. So shout out to you guys, man. We also hit 100,000 views as well. About to hit 150 actually. So shout out to you guys, man, for that. I started a couple months ago and now we're here. So I appreciate you guys. And Ern could tell you I started off as a shy motherfucker and now I'm out here. So I appreciate you guys, man. So shout out to you guys for that.
Look, bro, Eric, we used to have to poke Eric, like, pause. We used to have to prod Eric to get him to talk on the fucking show and shit. Now it's like every time I'm talking, this motherfucker just cuts me off and keep on talking. I'm like, God damn. It's just completely the opposite from what it was last year.
Hey, I do not cut you off. I'll let you talk your shit.
I'm fucking with you. I'm just talking shit, bro.
And shout out to Big Mike Raider. It was a pleasure meeting you, brother, on out of Atlanta, man. Great dude, solid dude, man. Shout out to Big Mike Raider, man. Shout out to you, brother. Hope all's well. Good to see you as well in here. And shout out to everybody being here. And thank you for the congratulations, y'all. I appreciate that. He said thanks to me, boss. Day ones, let's go. There is a lot of day ones I see in the chat right now that I appreciate a lot, but I appreciate everybody equally.
Speaking of day ones, Sarah's a day one on both our shit.
And I'm glad to see her back.
Yes, indeed.
Eric equals Mr. Hollywood. Hell no. Hey, some people may say I'm Hollywood because let's be honest.
You live by Hollywood.
Because no, hell no. Because honestly, I remember when I used to do a stream, at least remember when I used to do 3 streams a day? I would do a morning show, an afternoon, and a late night all in the same day. Yep. I was a crazy guy. But now I figured out how it should go when it comes to this. So now I know what to do. Hey, make sure to stay ready for videos. I'm gonna start doing videos too. So that's something. Look at Ern with the fire right there. Bam Olaseni's
that's some shit called snowball cookies, some new shit. I just heard of that shit today.
But he says sorry, I'm a day 5.
A day 5.
Nah, I appreciate everybody,
Close
man.
enough.
I appreciate everybody that watches me all the time, that comments, that just views, and that hits me up behind the scenes. Everybody from the members to non-members to I appreciate you guys. And Chef B, you're a member, man. So I appreciate that. If you guys want to become a member of the channel, there is a join button. I didn't put the membership link, but there is a join button underneath my subscriber. It says right there. I try to make it as easy as possible. If you want to become a member and support the channel, it is right there. There's 3 tiers. I made sure to make 3 tiers so you can have more of an option. But I appreciate everybody, man. We appreciate everyone. It's family. Facts. You guys are not subscribers. You guys, that's what YouTube likes to picture people, subscribers. But at the end of the day, you guys are family. Remember that. So I appreciate you guys. But back to this. That was a little sentimental moment because we hit 1.1K. I'm happy. I remember I was stuck at 1.03 for the longest time, but the last 3 weeks has been amazing. So now back to this. Eric, how are the old days? Now you went Hollywood. In my opinion, 1 to 3 shows a week. Hey, I appreciate that, Raider for life. But yeah, so what about the last few guys on this list? Ern, Van Valkenburg, Austin Walters, Isaiah Zuber, and Amosa.
Not a fan of Van Valkenburg. I like Tunga Valoa because I think he sets the edge pretty good and he's strong. But, you know, I think he probably needs some more development. He's probably in the right spot. Van Valkenburg, I'm like, you know, whatever with him. Austin Walter, I'm glad we was able to keep him on the practice squad. Because let's be honest, y'all. we might lose Josh Jacobs next year. That's a real ass reality. And then we're gonna have what? I don't know. Shit. I didn't really think about that in depth until like right now, but yeah, let's not even dive into that. We're gonna need them young running backs. Is the whole point that I was trying to get at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The more young running backs we have, then more competition that's gonna breed, which is gonna bring out the best in all of them. You know what I'm saying? To really see what we got. Who's that wide receiver from Mississippi? Was that Zuber?
Yeah, Zuber. Remember, he got the interception. He made that one catch, and that is about it.
Right. So I think that's a splash play type of player. You know what I mean? He made some splash plays. He didn't show enough consistency to make the 53-man roster. I'm actually surprised he's on the practice squad, but let's see what he got. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Big Mike Radio. It's good meeting you, brother. Shout out to you, brother. Good to meet you. And hopefully I can see you again, brother. We can have a more of a conversation, man. Let me know if you're going to any of the games. And Valerie says, shout out to Valerie. Hey, Eric, imagine this. Raiders versus Bucks in the Super Bowl. Tom versus Derek. We win, and Derek Carr hold up the Lombardi trophy and tells the whole nation, yeah, on that motherfucker. That would be legendary. God damn, that.
Bruh. You know how crazy that would be? Because that's exactly how fucking John Gruden beat us in the Super Bowl. And for Josh McDaniels to be able to beat Tom Brady in the same fucking way, you know how crazy that would be? And that's the Buccaneers as well? Oh, bruh. That'd be a dream fucking scenario.
Ooh, that just reading that shit. Bucks, Raiders.
Shit.
20-year. Oh, shit. Well, not technically 21 years because the Super Bowl's next year, technically. So, but shit. Hey, I'm all for it, but we got to see how this team performs. Week 1 is a clean slate, and week 1 will show us what this team is made of right off the bat. A little bit of what we're made of because it does take time to gel in the beginning of the season. But shout out to Raiders 1 for life. Salute to you, my brother. Blake Martinez. I talked about Blake Martinez a little bit earlier. If you're going to get him for, in the words of Twan, cheap labor, okay. He's a Patrick Graham dude. Bring him in for depth because he is coming off of a torn ACL, which is really bad. But if you bring him up and he's not even going to start on this team and he's a depth behind Denzel Perriman, then there's something, right? But
so who are you letting go? You letting go of Butler or Masterson?
That's the thing. I would personally not bring Blake Martinez in just because he's coming off that injury. Injury, right? So I don't know. I really don't
bring
know.
him in for a tryout, and if he's good, then see what he got. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no harm in checking him out. Pause again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then can he rush the passer? Blake Martinez here. I got you guys right now with some stats real quick on Blake Martinez. Give me a second, real quick. He can. He was more of that tackling machine for Patrick Graham, and that's why I said we already got our own in Denzel Perriman. But last year he of course started in 3 games. 3 games started, but towards ACL. He didn't have a sack. He had 23 combined tackles, 1 tackle for loss. And that's about it. But the year before, where he did play all the games, for 4 straight seasons. From 2017 to 2020, his first major injury was last year. So it is the first time he got a big injury. But he had 1 interception. He had 5 pass deflections, 2 forced fumbles, a fumble recovery, 3 sacks, 151 combined tackles, 86 solos, 65 assists, 9 tackles for losses, 6 QB hits. So this guy could do it all. So it's just a matter of time do you want to bring him in and bump somebody like Masterson and Darren Waller that has been amazing down? Or do you want to keep 6 linebackers and then maybe possibly take Devon Diablo out and take him to the practice squad and lock him down, right? But honestly, I would not bring in Blake Martinez. But if they do, I wouldn't be surprised because he is a Patrick Graham guy. We need a right tackle, DT, and cornerback. I think the right tackle spot, I think we got our right tackle, Terrence, believe it or not. I know we've been a little bit concerned with it, but I think we got our right tackle because Thayer Munford is back and Illuminor is there, and I'm pretty sure those 2 guys are going to fight for that position. Besides DT, we do need another DT. Earlier, somebody mentioned Haskell Garrett from Ohio State could be somebody. And cornerbacks, Darqueze Denard's out there that we could bring in, and a couple other guys.
I think depth at guard is like Eric said, right tackle quietly that position may have taken care of itself quietly. a Luminor with Darren Munford backing him up, you know what? Since I think about that, I'm actually, I'm actually cool with that. My next concern is depth at guard. If John Simpson go down, I mean, we got Dylan Parham, but is he ready? He was a 3rd round pick. I mean, that's pretty much viewed as our 1st round pick, but he was a 3rd round pick. So it makes me wonder, like, is he ready? I don't know. I mean, we just have to see. But I think I'm just wondering how are we going to match up against bigger wide receivers? For example, say we're playing against fucking Tampa Bay. Who's going to guard Mike Evans? We don't got nobody big enough to guard Mike Evans.
I don't think any. I mean, Mike Evans is crazy. Mike Evans is good, man, and I think honestly, with this whole defensive back situation, it's a big drop off if anybody gets injured. God forbid, right?
Oh my God!
But right now, looking at it, the starting role and everybody healthy, it's a good secondary. Believe it or not, it's a good ass secondary. Jonathan Abram looks better. Trayvon Merrick, we know what he can bring to the table. Nate Hobbs is probably going to be our best cornerback. And then you got Rocky Sin and Anthony Averick that could both perform too. On paper and what it looks like a good ass 5, right? Because they ran a lot of 4-2-5, where they have 5 defensive backs back then. They had somebody come up, they had a single high safety and a cover 1, where they ran a lot of man coverage. He loves that cover 1 where he's got man coverage and he's got at least a defense. What I've seen a lot is the nose tackle would go back into coverage. You've seen Kendall Vickers do it. You've seen I forgot who else was in coverage during the preseason game. I forgot. I think Clee or something. And that's the interesting part about the Patrick Graham system. He likes to shape stuff like it's a cover 3 and then switch it.
Disguise
and he likes
it.
a lot of switches. Yeah, disguise it. There we go. That's the word I was looking for. So yeah, I really wanted it to bring Tyre Phillips. Yes, Tyre Phillips ends up going to
he got picked up.
Yeah, I believe so. Not the
Ravens. Didn't the Ravens just cut him?
Who did the Tyree? Oh no, they released him. That is true. They released him. Sorry, I thought he got signed today. Am I mistaken, y'all? I thought he got signed today. But hey, Tyree Phillips is somebody that I would like to bring in as well. But I'm not sure.
Let's see. I don't see anything.
I don't see anything. So maybe I got my facts wrong on that. Yeah, I'm optimistic about Luminor and Mudford at right tackle. Yeah. And if you've seen Luminor on Twitter, he actually came out and said that last year, he got cut twice in 4 days, that he's grateful for the opportunity this year, and he's willing to prove it practically, right? Hopefully he could prove it, right? It's a bounce back year. Munford has been looking pretty good at right tackle. But if I were to think how they would go with this offensive line, I think no rookies will start on this line.
So you got Miller.
I think
Miller, Simpson,
James, Cotton. Wait, Cotton's a rookie, right? No.
We had Cotton last year, didn't we?
Yeah, we had Lester Cotton last year.
Yeah, so no rookies.
Yeah, no rookies on the team. I would not go no rookies. Yeah, I believe Lester Cotton was a pick in the 2020 draft, the 2019 draft, one of them. But yeah, I think no rookies will start, right? Wait, what happened? What happened? Somebody sniped somebody? Oh, damn, they sniped Dylan Stoner.
Shit, the coaching staff need to snipe Dylan Stoner
from the practice squad.
Shit.
Hey, so somebody, poor Stoney. Yeah, somebody sniped him in the chat. He was in the chat and they sniped him. The bot sniped.
It was somebody. God damn.
Oh shit, he back. Nobody be sniping me. Practice squad por vida.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
No.
Catch y'all later, Raider Nation. Gotta get some food, not myself when I'm hungry. You already know what it is, man. Enjoy your food, man. Hope all is well. Enjoy, brother. Bless you to you and your family. No one sniped him. Him just the comment. Oh, okay. I thought somebody sniped him. I was like, damn.
Somebody asked to see a nug.
You know what should happen to Dylan Stoner, to the practice squad? That's
he should
what
get
needs
smoked
to
like
right
I'm
there.
doing to this.
That's what needs to happen right there. Exactly right there. That's what needs to happen to him at the practice squad.
Oh god damn.
But yeah, anyways, shout out to the numbers, man. Just tune in. Salute SC. Salute to you, the numbers. Hope all is well. Good to see you here. But yeah. So he put the popcorn. Shit. Yeah, that's what needs to happen to Dennis Stoner on the practice squad. But anyways, back to more topics. Leatherwood. How do you feel about the Leatherwood situation? He got signed by Chicago. That saved us money. Do you think it was a power play that they took the gamble of
I think
releasing?
that they know that he's not that fucking horrible. Like I've been telling everybody, he's just been being played out of position, and I don't understand for the life of me why this regime would just keep sticking a square peg in a triangle hole. I just don't get it. Now Chicago's going to take him and put him at guard, and he's going to be halfway decent. Raider Ben think I'm crazy. He started laughing at me for telling him that shit. But just watch. Alex Leatherwood is not that bad. He was overdrafted and played at the wrong place. You give up on a number one draft pick after 1 year. I understand that, like, they're not the ones that drafted him. It was the previous regime's draft pick. But bro, come on now. Now if he ends up being a perennial Pro Bowler, then we're gonna be looking like this is this regime's first big mistake. Luckily he didn't get picked up by Kansas City or San Diego or Denver, where it's gonna bite us in our ass twice a year.
Let me get my brother up in here. Give me a second. G Twan, come on in, brother. I haven't talked to you on the panel on my channel in a while. Come on in. Damn, you look high as fuck, man.
I'm always high as fuck. What you mean?
You already know what it is. But yeah, shout out to you, Captain Kardashian. DC about to get MVP. Speak it into existence, Big Mike. Speak it into existence, brother. Let's go.
Big Mike, what's happening? Yes, he is. Yes, he gonna get MVP this year. Just watch.
Peace
Don't
out,
believe me,
fam.
just
Gotta
watch.
go adult for a bit. Okay, for sure, Chef B. Shout out to you, man. I hope all is well, brother. Good that you were in here, man. I appreciate that. Shout out to Egalitarian. What's good?
Bro, if you don't stop butchering
brother.
his name, god damn it, it's egalitarian.
Oh, I always call him Eglad. Okay,
You've been calling him that shit for like 6 months.
I'm sorry. Egalitarian.
Hey, what's the name of the running back for Jacksonville?
Fuck you. All right,
Travis, what's his name?
I have to go to listen. I have to go to listen only, fam. I'm in the city. Time to drive back to Sac. Hope everyone had the best night. Same to you, Sarah. Shout out to you. Thank you for listening in. I appreciate that. Have a good one. Etney. It's because I say it wrong.
God damn, bro, that don't even look like Etney. Does that even look like Etney?
Yep. Okay, fuck you.
Etienne. It's like French or some shit.
Etienne. Etney, AT&T, EDM, fuck all that.
EBT, huh?
James Robinson for the win. Hey, but yeah, in the words of Terrence, drive safe, Sarah. Drive safe. I got somebody backstage, man, coming all the way from Vegas. He's at the Ahern Hotel, the inventor of brown crackers and cheap labor, 2 for 1.
What he doing at the Ahern?
He at the Ahern, man, and I think his Wi-Fi is good today. I think he talked to the dude. I think he's good today, man. My brother Raider Twan in the building, brown crackers.
Oh shit!
Hey,
him and his brown crackers.
Hey, I hollered at Brody and got the Wi-Fi cracking, so we good. We good.
There we go. Fuck yeah. There we go, brother. How are you doing today, Twan?
Hey, what's good with it, man? I can't complain, man. Salute to everybody in the channel. Salute to everybody on the panel. Much love to each and every one of y'all, man.
Salute, real. Sir. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Shout out to you, man. And before I get your takes on the stuff
up,
we
Jack?
talked about, let me shout out Jack Kenna, SC, my young man, and Earn Salute Plus Nation. Shout out to Jack Kenna in the building. And shout out to Blue Raider in the building. What up, fellas? Hope you're doing well. Same to you, brother. And if you guys can, please hit that like button for me. Subscribe
Amazing
if you're new.
Blue, what's going on?
And yes, this is some news. I'm about to get to Twan right now. Harold Landry tore his ACL. That is a huge blow to the Tennessee Titans. I talked about how the Tennessee Titans is a game I have us losing because that front seven is amazing. Now they lost arguably their number 1 or second best player next to Simmons to ACL. I would never wish anything bad upon anybody. So speedy recovery for Harold Landry. That's a big blow to the Titans defense, though. So that might change my prediction, to be honest. But we'll get to that next week. We'll get to that when the time comes when we play Tennessee. But Twan, what you feeling, man? What you feeling with this practice squad shit?
You know what I'm saying? I think the regime was smoking a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and said, let's keep Stoner. You know, I'm sorry, I don't see it. You know what I'm saying?
Because he got that good weed, bro. They like we can't get this fire shit nowhere else. You know
Facts.
somebody need a supplier, something. But for real, I don't see it. He's slow. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like and I said this last night, but I'm gonna keep pounding it on the table. Is when you look at any of our running back, wide receiver, you know what I'm saying, even our tight ends, you look at them and there's something about them that you like about them. You know what I'm saying? Tyron Johnson got speed. DJ Turner got speed and shifty. You know what I'm saying? DA does everything. You know what I'm saying? Renfro, break your ankles. What does Dylan Stoner do?
DA does everything.
I don't know what the fuck he did. Hey, I had the same reaction to you. I said, "What the hell is going?"
What does he do?
I was like, him and Zuber. I think Zuber too. I'm like, I get it. You got to pick, but if we look at Mac Jones, he overthrew the shit out of that. If a receiver didn't catch that ball, that was gonna be embarrassing. So, but hey, they made the squad right. And Cane Town Raider, long time no see in my channel, brother. I hope all is well, man. Good to see you, my brother. Hope all is well. Blessings to you and your family. You already know what it is. Positive vibes heading your way, brother. Shout out to Cane Town Raider up in the building. Shout out to Alvarez King Nation in the building as well. We lack speed in a big way last year. Glad we have a fast wide receiver core this year. DJ Turner, Tyron Johnson. I wish they kept Keelan Cole, but it is what it is. You also got Devontae, Hunter Renfro, and Waller's back. So we got a lot of speed on this team, man. And
did Keelan Cole get picked up?
No, he hasn't.
And
yet.
how come he's not on our practice squad?
Yeah, he's not there. Stoner got dirt on someone, and it must be a devastating dirt. Yep, practically.
Something. I'm like,
what?
Dude,
yeah.
what the heck is what with that? Like,
he can't separate, he can't catch. Like, what is he here for?
For real.
Facts.
I understand why Zuber can possibly be on the practice squad because he has some, special team ability and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But you ain't gonna be relying on freaking Stoner to freaking do anything on special teams. He's slow.
Is he good at making tackles or something on special teams?
I would think special.
Is there something that he does like really, really good that we holding him for? Is he a good blocking wide receiver on sweep plays or something? Like,
hey, look, Ern, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen anything, so I'm not. It's got to be something they see that they're holding on to him for. I just don't know what it is.
He says Stoner probably got pics of Mark Davis at Hooters outside of them wings.
Man.
Shout out to Darth Raider Prime, my brother, man, my Laker brother, my Raider brother, man. Shout out
Dylan
to you,
Stoner
brother.
got a picture of somebody in drag.
Sarah says I'm stopped next to a car with the 49ers flag. Oh, hell no.
Dylan Stoner walked in on Mark Davis at a party. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, facts. Hey.
At one of P. Diddy's mansion parties.
For real.
Hey, if I could get a fuck 40 whiners in the chat for me. Screw the Niners. But yeah, let me see. I seen something else in here that I wanted to touch up upon. The Capricin. We got a Capricin up in the chat, man. He said, damn, ever since Eric turned 21, he ditched me. I got some cool SC glasses now. Can we be friends again, SC? What the fuck? That Capricin really got glasses, bro. Y'all crazy, bro. Y'all are crazy. Hey, facts. Look at Big Mike said throw an egg at the car. Yeah, just chuck it. Just
hell yeah.
And Gruden hired Stoner to get Mark Davis emails. Hey, he must have something, right? Twan, what's your take on this Waller situation, brother? You seen it? Signed a new agent, got away from Clutch Sports, is back in practice. What you think?
I knew that somewhere down the line that was going to happen, where he was going to try to get some new representation. The scenario I threw out there, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Clutch Sports thing is, Clutch Sport was really being aggressive, you know what I'm saying, like they do NBA organizations, and we know that the NBA is completely different from the organizations of the NFL. And Waller came to his senses and said, hey, the way y'all trying to go about this is not me. You know what I'm saying? And I think it came to him to be like, I want to be at practice. I want to be at blah, 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 blah. I think it's more of the organization that told them, more of, Clutch Sports telling them, hey, this is how you play the game. Don't show up. And, all the other stuff that we kind of were like, okay, that's possible red flags. You know what I'm saying? But I think for him, I think it was that scenario where he came to his sisters and said, man, I need to be at practice. I need to be, you know what I'm saying, with my team. And, you know, he had to let the Clutch Sports go. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see if, you know, if this trend continues, that he shows up at practice and does what he needs to do. But that's my explanation, possibility of what could have happened is that, like I said, Clutch Sports had their game plan on how they wanted to do things, and he said, hey, that's not me, and that's why he let them go.
Yeah. I want to. I know next week we play the Chargers, so I'll get to the whole preview against the Chargers. But just to let you guys know, if we could get Waller back, and like he's doing so far, that would be very key for our offense because not only are you gonna have Waller, but Adams, Renfro out there, Tyron Johnson, and all of them are out there, and our running back room being by committee, we will look really good. Except for the O line, I know some people have their concerns, but I think we'll be fine because they're gonna double team a lot of Khalil Mack and have Colton Miller on an ISO. But we'll get to that next week when I break it down. I'm gonna have two previews, one with the Charger fan and one with a Raider content creator. So,
what do you guys know about Jacob Johnson? Is he any good in the passing game?
I don't know if he's that dude in the passing game. I think he's more of a
blocker.
You know what I'm saying, blocker. You know what I'm saying, like opening gaps and stuff like that. I don't think they're really going to rely on him too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he's going to do like the Ingold stuff that, you know, we're used to, you know what I'm saying?
So
or the
we ain't getting no Marcel Reese out of him. Okay.
Nah. We just going to get a traditional, you know what I'm saying?
Blocking fullback.
Open up the hole, you know what I'm saying? Get our running back to the second level. And just going into that, I would like to say that we're going to be set for years to come. You know what I'm saying? And there goes the cheap labor with our running backs. Next year, you know what I'm saying? Josh Jacobs is going to be gone. You know what I'm saying? And the next person is going the next guy, the next Josh Jacobs is right now Zamir White. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Britton Brown behind that. And then don't forget Sincere McCormick's coming back. So we have three young running backs on top of if they want to keep Bolden and Abdullah, and then there goes our running back room again. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be good with our running backs. You know what I'm saying? For years to come, they're just grooming them and getting them ready to go. Zamir's the next man. He's going to be the next Josh Jacobs for us, for real.
I think Britton Brown looks better to me than Zamir White, though.
I mean, the jury, and it can go, and it can go that way too. You know what I'm saying? We have that ability. You know what I'm saying? Like just the same thing with the Klee and Max Crosby. We didn't expect Max Crosby to be the guy, and he was the lower drafted guy. But hey, he's on our squad, and this regime, they already said it that they're going to go with the hot hand. So if Britton Brown ends up being the hot hand, or Sincere McCormick comes out of injury healthy for next year and is the hot hand, he might be the guy. But again, we have all that ready, so we don't really need to, you know what I'm saying, feel like we have to go buy a running back. You know what I'm saying?
So it's something we don't have to worry about for a few more years. We can focus on a position of need, like building up that offensive line or something.
Cheap labor.
Facts.
There you go.
Shout out to Dirty Eric in the building. What's good, Dirty Eric? Hope all is well, brother. Shout out to Thomas Hernandez in the building. What up, my brother? Hope all is well. Thomas? Let's put both these questions together. You think Jacobs is gone next year? And if we catch a hot hand with Zamir during the season, would y'all trade Jacobs mid-season?
So no. I have two answers. Speaking as a Raider fan, hell no, because that's one of my favorite players. And then speaking as a GM, again, nah, because you know he's not going to be. Josh Jacobs is going to be our workhorse back this year. You're going to see what a workhorse back does in a real good offense. It's going to look completely different than anything we've ever seen out of Josh Jacobs in a silver and black uniform.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like the restaurant with no meat. It's fresh choice. You know what I'm saying? They all going to be fresh. You know what I'm saying? Coming off the line for real. You know what I'm saying? You got a rotation. You know what I'm saying? Josh Jacobs don't have to carry everything. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like I said, if he's hot, you know what I'm saying? If the grease is hot, we gonna fry. But
Yeah.
you know, if he's not, we just gonna keep rolling with it.
Y'all can look at it like this: we got 3 workhorse backs for first and second down: Brown, Jacobs, and White, and then we got 2 third down backs in Abdullah and Bolden.
Yeah,
so it's like really our offense is in really, really, really good shape. It's just that fucking right side of that offensive line that has me worried. I'm not worried about Colton Miller. I'm not worried about Andre James. And being that John Simpson's playing in between Colton Miller and Andre James, it makes me less worried about him. It's just that right side that has me fucking petrified right now.
Yeah, I got two different opinions on your question, Big Mike, on the Jacobs midseason, right? Here's my philosophy with it, right? Let's just say Zamir does outplay the shit out of Jacobs this year, right? Let's just say we're at the midseason, Zamir's outshining him, Jacobs is not looking too good, and you could still get a lot of value for the dude. This is what I would do, right? The only way a team will trade for Josh Jacobs is if they could get an extension with Josh Jacobs and they know they could bring him, right? Somebody like shout out to AK Eagles, my brother AK, man. The Eagles have had some worries on their running back room. I know they ended up signing Sermon today, and they do got Miles Sanders, and they do got Gainwell. I believe his name is.
The Eagles got Sermon?
Yeah, they got Sermon today. Really good back from the Niners,
Eric,
right?
Pull up that comment. Raiders won for life. Let's talk about that one.
I'll put it right now. Let me just finish this one real quick.
Yep.
So exactly like Cane Town, if you could get an upgrade at a bigger need with putting Jacobs in that, I'm all for it. Even though I love Jacobs and Jacobs is a goddamn dog, man, and I like everything I've seen from him. If you could get an upgrade and it's a potential trade with somebody in mid-season and we're making a playoff push, I'm all for it because the running back room is not a need. The offensive tackle, the D tackle, some may say the interior O-line, that as well. All those things are needs. So if you could bring in a solid, good piece in exchange for Josh Jacobs and a pick, I would pull the trigger because at the end of the day, it's making our team better and we're not losing much. Even though Josh Jacobs is really good, we still got a running back room that could perform. But on the other side, it's will another team, because it's one thing for our team to do it, right? But it's one thing for another team to do it because maybe to them he's not as valuable, or maybe to them they know they have to get a deal done and they don't want to go through that process. So it's two different things right there, the way you look at it. But like I said, I will pull the trigger if that's the case right there, Cane Town. So great right there, man. Hey, that's a good assessment right there, Cane Town. And thank you for the question. I appreciate it, Big Mike. And shout out to G Town. Let me get a shout out before we go to that one. Shout out to G Town. What's good? Raider Critique, my brother. Raider Critique is in there. So you said this one, right?
Yeah, that is pretty much the same one as the other one. So
wait, shout out to GA Patriot. Sorry, let me shout out GA Patriot. What's good, my brother? Hope all is well. But Parham at right guard and Luminar at right tackle. Let's talk about this.
I don't think Parham is ready, bro. He's a rookie, and I do not want any rookies on my line, especially on that, bro. I don't want no rookies on my line right now.
Okay, Twan, what you think?
And we've been hearing that he's been looking good. We haven't heard that he's been looking stellar. If we've been hearing that he's been looking stellar in training camp, then that's something we can look into. But he's just been looking good. You know what I mean? So, sorry, Twan, go ahead.
No, you good. I like your take on that. I'm on the tone of, you know what I'm saying, we have to change our mentality. You know what I'm saying? We're not the team that we used to be, where, you know what I'm saying, as soon as we draft a guy, they got to go out there and produce for us right then and there. You know what I'm saying? We're in a place now where you could have a player kind of pretty much red shirt and, you know what I'm saying, get some more knowledge and more, you know, more skills under somebody. And then when it's time for them to go, whether that's injury or just, hey, it's time for you to go, then we can get you out there instead of throwing you just out there. And, you know, and that's how I feel about Parham. I think Parham is a great player. What I've seen, you know what I'm saying, from him, he's very technically sound. He shows all the capabilities of possibly being a starter. But I feel like if he sat under for a little bit longer, then that would even make him even more of a better player. And I think that's what we need to do with, some of these players that we got. We don't need to rush and get these guys out there. Same thing with Neil Farrell and Matthew Butler. Like I've been saying, is if we have some veterans above them, then next year it'll be time for them to, after they've got their first whack at the first year, everything starts to slow down. Now it'll be their time to really do their thing. And that's when you'll see these big jumps in these players, because we didn't just throw them out there. And again, if they get beat up, then now their morale's down. And now we got a Leatherwood situation because we threw them out there too early and now they're not ready. You know what I'm saying? So
crushes confidence.
Exactly. So to be able to sit there and learn under that veteran or whoever's above them, at that point, do that, so that then next year or whenever we call on them at the end of the season, because again, injuries happen, then they'll really be ready. I don't want to rush these guys if we don't have to.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. Honestly, you took all the words out of my mouth, man. All I'm gonna say is to tie the numbers question to what you were saying, just to piggyback. He will be pro ready, just as Twan said. Have him behind these veterans, let him learn, and he will be even more pro ready than what he is right now, right? I think any person that goes into the, I guess you could say, into the NFL is technically pro ready, but I know what you mean by pro ready. And as far as the offensive line goes, everybody knows my starting offensive line, and I think a lot of people agree with it. I've always said Colton Miller, Cotton, James, Simpson. Well, Simpson on left guard, but then James, then Cotton, and then Illuminor. That was my starting O-line come week 1, and I think that's the best O-line going forward. Reason being, having Dylan Parham back up, right? Having Parham back up, having these other couple guys behind him. Thayer Munford may be backing up. These guys are all rookies that could end up being
facts.
That could end up being here once they sit behind the veterans, like Twan said. So, honestly, like I said, Parham is ready. He's in the NFL for a reason. But like Kane Town said, he's not starter ready yet.
And Eric, let me add this too. Where we are as a team, we don't need to be throwing people out there trying to figure it out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We need you. If we put you out there, we need you to know exactly what you're doing, right? We all said that we want this team to get deep into the playoffs, if not get to the Super Bowl, right? We can't do that if we got rookies trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So allow for them to figure it out on the sideline, so that when it's time for them to get out there, they know exactly what they're doing when it's time for them to get called. Because again, like I said, they can get called week 8. They can get called week 9. You know what I'm saying? Later on in the season, because again, injuries happen. And again, they might have to get called early, but that'll be enough time for them to figure it out on the sideline before they have to figure it out on the field.
Yep. And shout out to Kyle Holt in the building. What up, Kyle Holt? Good to see you, my brother. Shout out to OG Chronicles of the Black Hole, my brother. Hope all is well. And shout out to, hopefully I didn't miss anybody, G-Town. I honestly feel like the next year is more of a shot to legit win a Super Bowl. Our younger players still need time to develop, even though we should be a bona fide playoff team this year. Yeah, I think some of us are predicting Super Bowl. In my opinion, what I stand is that as long as we do better than last year, it's a step forward. If we take a step back, then I'm going to be worried. But if we take a step forward, win a playoff game or two, hey, let's go. Next year is going to be even better because we're going to have more time, another off season to make the moves that we need to do, right? Shout out to Raider Casper. And let me get to some of these comments. Shout out to Jonathan. I don't know if you guys talked about it. You think we'll look at Blake Martinez to come? I'm going to do it quickly because I talked about it earlier. Blake Martinez is somebody that was under Patrick Graham. We will be interested in him, but I don't think we'll bring him in because we already got a solidified linebacking group. He is coming out of a torn ACL, but he couldn't produce when healthy. But I think we got our own Blake Martinez of the Patrick Graham system, which is Denzel Perriman. So in my opinion, I don't think we should bring him unless, like Twan says, cheap labor. Then, hey, let's do it, right? But he's a Patrick Graham dude. On top of that, O-line ain't the greatest, so we need to be creative on offense to slow down opponents' pass rush. That's good coaching comes into play. One thing we've been missing for a while. And Big Mike, let me piggyback on that real quick. I talked about this before, and next week when I do the preview, I'm gonna say it a lot of times. We're gonna have a lot of double teams. What I think is gonna happen is that they're gonna double team either Khalil Mack or Joey Bosa and let everybody else go one on one with their dude. You'll have Jacob Johnson back there to help block as well. And I think you're gonna see a lot of that, a lot of two tight end sets. You're gonna see a lot of that running down the Chargers' throat. That's what you're gonna see a lot of because at the end of the day, in order to beat this Chargers defense, you gotta wear them down. They are a good solidified defense, even though they are missing their cornerback J.C. Jackson and he might be gone off of week one. We still can't underestimate having one of the best safeties in Derwin James and one of the best pass rushes on paper right now. And on top of that, like I said, um, we'll see a lot of two tight ends. We'll see a lot of double blocking. You're going to see a lot of Jacob Johnson out there, and that's why I'm not as worried. But one thing's for sure, Brandon Parker is not out there, and Leatherwood's not out there at right tackle. So there's that, right? Anything else to piggyback on that?
I think the run game is going to be very, very, important for us, especially starting off, this season. We already seen through preseason how effective the run game is. I'll say this, what I'm saying, not trying to give too much of the game plan, but there's a reason why we're doing all these running back screens.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, early. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that you can do, especially with Bosa and Mac, that are going to be game planning against them. I said it the other night. The best thing to do is run at Mac. You know what I'm saying? Mac is really good at sacking and all that stuff. But when you run towards him and get all those bodies pushed towards him, he can't handle all that.
Hey, I disagree, Twan. I disagree. When Mac was with us, he was setting that edge. He was making plays in the passing game, screen game. He was doing it all. That's what made him the best defensive player in the game because he was so complete. You feel me?
Well, that was also his Achilles heel when we played against him as a Bear, is we ran towards him and he couldn't handle it. So we'll see what if he's improved on that. But I would test it to see if he's that guy.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? Especially now that he's had all these injuries and stuff like that. That's almost the first thing that a lot, almost in any sport. If I know you got an injury, you know what I'm saying, on your knees, I'm testing your knees first play. And that's what they're gonna have to do.
Yep, and shout out to Graham Cam, my brother Graham Cam. He says Smash Mouth Football. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Hey, we're at 69 likes, man. If you guys can't hit that like button, we're one away from 70. You already know how it goes, man. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Cajo. SC Experience. I missed your shows because of my work schedule. Glad I finally caught one. Yeah, I'm trying to. I seen that nobody was on, so I was like, might as well go on, give some Raider content out there. I missed yesterday. So I was like, let me do it a little bit earlier. Maybe some people that don't usually pop in because I know a lot of people have that work schedule. A lot of people have that stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm glad you caught one. I'm glad you are here. But we don't have Trent Brown on the right side as much as I hate that guy. Yeah, Trent. Yeah, we don't got Trent Brown. That is a good thing too. But we also had Trent Brown when we played the Bears in that game. Yeah, we did. Mac is the best run stopper in the NFL. Off the edge, his pass rushing ability has diminished. I think he's diminished in general. He's declined a little bit after his first year at Chicago was really good. They had one of the best defenses in the league when Khalil Mack first got traded, but he started declining a little bit in his overall production, and the injury kind of takes a toll on the guy as well. But like Twan said, I would test the waters, test the waters with him. Yeah. We all know what Joey Bosa could bring to the deal, but let's try to test Khalil Mack. And if it doesn't work out, start doing those screenplays, start doing quick. Something about Derek Carr is he has one of the fastest releases in the game. When we know about Devontae and Hunter Renfrow, they're one of the fastest route runners in the game. So at the end of the day, if you have not that much time, you're in a quick release slant, quick release flats, quick release. Josh McDaniel's system is a lot of yards after the catch, and we got a lot of yards after the catch type of receivers. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to happen. I just got to see exactly what the Chargers are going to bring. Like I said, I will preview the game next week. I'll have more information on the Chargers. I'll even have a Charger content creator on here. Yes, they got content creators, surprisingly, but I'll have them talk about their team. But what's going to be interesting is to see how Josh McDaniels handles his first regular season game and what he has under his sleeve. Because at the end of the day, on one side, you got Josh McDaniels returning from coaching. He coached in the Broncos, didn't have too much of a thing. But then on the other side, you got a delusional Brandon Staley. So you got two coaches that you could say are probably even as far as the first game goes, because Josh McDaniels hasn't proven himself yet as far as coaching in a regular season game. That's what I mean, right? So it's gonna be interesting coaching. It's gonna come down to that coaching to see how they handle. Also, Patrick Graham has looked amazing. I think Patrick Graham will be good, right? He said it's all good either way. Mac and Bosa will be both on the IR by week 10. God damn.
And, and I was about to say the same thing that I said to Mac about Mac. Hey, try it over there with Bosa. You know what I'm saying? And whoever is the weakest link, now we know where to go. But you don't know until you try it, right? So
that's in their blood. They stay on the injury list.
Don't be scared to run at them. And I hope that this coaching staff does that early. Figure it out. Figure out where that weakness is, because we don't need to be just passing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Even though we'll be good at just passing the ball, but we'll be even more dangerous if the run game can complement the pass game. Because then, you know what I'm saying, like we seen in the preseason, that play action, it becomes real. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can get that going, and that just opens up our offense even more.
Yeah. Shout out to the numbers. SC, are you doing a fantasy league? I was thinking about it. I know I originally said I was, but some things happened behind the scenes, so it kind of got cut off. But now I'm thinking of doing one. I'm not sure yet. I need to hurry up and make my mind because it's already September 1st. I'm thinking of I was thinking a $30 buy-in, but I think I'm gonna do it cheaper just because it's the first time. It'll probably be 15 or 20 just to start off, and then progress as the years go by. But I'll see what happens. I'll announce it and I'll let people know as well. Whoever wants to join, it'll probably be a 12-man league, no PPR, and it's gonna be regular. And I'll probably do the draft live, maybe. If that's something you guys would watch. If not, I could do it behind the scenes and put everybody in a group chat. That'll be cool as well. But I'll see what happens. I'm still determining that. LOL, those are some cop sunglasses. Oh, the ones Ern has?
Whose sunglasses? Oh, these are what? Hold on. Don't have me take these off.
He said I'm down for the $30 buy-in, Eric. For sure. I'll let you know, Jesse.
What's that sign?
That's that Gucci. Wait, is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. My bad. Flex on me real quick. Hey, shout out to St. Matthews. What's good? Sick Jacobs.
Oh, I didn't even pull out the Versace's yet, bro. These just the Gucci's. You know what I'm saying?
Look, Hey, this boy's flexing on me too much. I would watch for sure.
You got the rings, homie. What you mean? Who flexing?
Hold on, bro.
I'm trying to be like you.
Hold up. Hey, Ern got me fucked up right now flexing on my channel, thinking that's cool.
Who got the Versace?
Hold up. Oh, you know I got the Versace's.
Hey.
Versace's. F-O-Sachi.
Hey. Ern got me fucked up right now. Hold up. Give me a second. Hold up. I gotta flex back. Hey, let's go get another one. You feel it?
Man, homie, there's nothing I can do with that.
Let's get the other one. Let's get the other one.
Hey, you know what I got though? I ain't trying to flex on y'all, but you know what I got?
If you ain't got the Super Bowl trophy, it ain't messing with his rings. No.
You got the gravy top shelf.
I got that gravy top shelf. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker, do you even have a beard?
Top shelf oils my gravy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't play with my stuff.
He does. Look at him.
Don't play with my stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? Big Shirley like to pull it. You know what I'm saying?
The Big Shirley.
Shirley likes to pull it.
Hey, there you go. You heard it right there, man. And let me see what else we got. 7 days until regular season football. Let's fucking go. 10 days until real football. Facts, Cane Town. And I'm excited as hell, man. Even that first Thursday night game, if you're a fan of football, Bills, Rams. Ooh, that was going to be a good game.
That's a game to start off with right there, bro.
Two potential NFC, AFC championship contenders. In my opinion,
you got the Super Bowl champion and the possible this year's Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, Raiders better pick up a right tackle on DB. Yep. I want to see how Illuminor matches up against Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Drew Tranquil, and Kenneth Murray. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of stunts. Something that we struggled during preseason was the stunts. Hopefully, we could clean that up. But I think with a little bit of more coaching, a little bit more practices, and putting Colton Miller on that line to hold everything intact, I think we'll be fine. And you're gonna see a lot of double team, egalitarian. There we go, egalitarian. See, I said it right.
He got it right.
My bad for
That
always
was
calling you egalitarian. I always said that, bro. I don't know. I got used to it.
for like 6-8 months, bro. This shit been crazy.
You know. Webb rocking that 27 is about to get that bad taste out of our mouths with that guy before. Yep. Yep. Hey, speaking of Gravy,
Oh,
where are
Webb
you?
got 27, huh?
Hey, Gravy, where are you? I wonder where you've been since the Mullen trade. I just want to know where he's at. I just want to know that he's well and he's good. Shout out to my brother Gravy. Hopefully he's good. But hey, what did I say, brother? What did I say? Any y'all start a fantasy week from today have any Bills or Rams players? I have one that I did on Dirty Stream that was an auction draft. I had what did I have? I have the
I
Rams
took
defense.
I took Stafford in one of mine, and I like to take Allen
Oh,
Robinson
Stafford.
as like a 4th or 5th wide receiver option. Allen Robinson's gonna be good in that offense. Just watch.
He said Big Shirley likes to pull it, put that on a t-shirt stat. But yeah, let me see. But before we head on out,
We're gonna have to call Ton fucking Cole.
will White take Drake's number? I'm not sure. I like him at the 35. I don't know, maybe 23. He could. I mean, who knows, right?
Get Britton Brown 23.
I have Diggs for sure, for sure. Stoner number 16 equals practice squad. You still have a
I
chance
have
at the
Diggs
jersey.
in
Yeah,
one
the
of my
Stoner
leagues. You're
shirt.
right. Yeah.
Yep. So shout out to everybody being here. I seen some new people that usually don't get to catch my shows because of schedule, like Kyle Hope, man. Shout out to you, brother. Big Mike Raider. I'm glad you were here. Kane Town, my brother, and a couple others I see out there, man. And some people that are new as well. I see. Hit that subscribe button. We officially
Baltimore Ravens.
Yep, we officially hit 1.1K today. So I appreciate that. It's been a journey. I was stuck at 1.03 for the longest, and now I'm at 1.1 in under 3 weeks. So we're growing in views. So I appreciate that. And I appreciate you, Big Mike, for the $10 super chat, brother. Signing out, fellas. Great show. I'll be pulling up to the next one. I appreciate that, Big Mike Raider. Raiders! You already know what it is. But shout out to you, Big Mike. Glad I
Hit
got
that
I
like
got to
button on
meet you.
your way out, man.
So yeah, before we go out, Twan, I'ma tell Cole you messing with the Big Shirley. Oh shit! Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying?
Cole,
There's
what was Cole's last name?
I forgot what it was.
Tommy
Was it
Strong.
Cole Payne?
It was Martin Payne, right?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Martin Payne, Tommy Strong, Pamela Waters. No, Gina Waters. Fuck, I can't remember, bro.
It's all good, man. Hey, Twan, let them know where they can find you, brother. Shout everything you need to shout out, brother.
So you can find me on IG at
Yep.
Twan TWUAN. Hit me up, ask me questions. I'm all about that. All right. So hit me up on IG, say what's up. Tell me who you are. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what your YouTube name is if it's not what your IG name is. Okay. Please do that. Also, Yes Sir Outdoors. Good news. Yes Sir Outdoors. We are at 100 subscribers.
There
on
you go.
YouTube.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
so happy about that, man. I'm
Keep
like,
rising.
hey, we finally got to 100 subscribers, but I know there's a lot of people out there that have not subscribed to Yes Sir Outdoors. So please subscribe to Yes Sir Outdoors on YouTube.
Yep.
Okay. And then we're on Yes Sir Outdoors again is on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Yes Sir Outdoors. Thank you, SC, for having me on your show.
Of course, brother.
Talking
Thank you
all
for
that
joining
good
me.
stuff. And again, blessings to both of you guys, both of my brothers.
Hey, blessings to you too, brother.
Yes,
I'm glad
sir.
you were here, man. Long time on the channel that we needed to talk about this Raider football. Earn, let them know where they can find you, brother.
Man, y'all can find me with the video camera out in the middle of a neighborhood near you, getting them locations you like, places you never seen and always wanted to go, but maybe you was just too scared to. That's what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? I blow them trees. I fucks with crypto. I do all kind of things, man. Just holler at your boy. I'm Westside Sports Radio. Find me right here on SC Experience, Westside Experience, all the good things. You know what I'm saying? If it's good, I'm there. Holler at your boy. Westside Sports Radio on Instagram and YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
Hit the red button.
Yep. Great show, Eric. I appreciate that. And you already know where you can find me. You're already here. SC Experience. And shout out to $10 super chat again by Big Mike, man. I appreciate you. SC, I'm doing an experiment with our boy AK. I literally have the entire Raiders offense in fantasy. AK thinks we are going to come in top 3. For sure, we'll see about it. And shout out to Kyle Hope, man. Peace to you. Cool Kev. All of you guys, man. Keep the blunts lit and go Raiders. you guys already know my slogan
Yes,
and everything, how I
indeed.
ended up. Blessings to you guys and your families. Hope all is well. Good to see everybody. Hit that like button on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. And we're growing tremendously quickly as well. So continue to share it out. Share it out to other people, man. Let them know that SC Experience is the real deal. You feel me? And I appreciate all the kind words. It keeps me going. Hey, and one more thing, little sentimental moment for like 30 seconds. Thank you for 1.1K. I was gonna stop doing YouTube like a month and a half ago because things were getting pretty damn rough. But we're here and we're continuing. So remember to never give up, man. Tough times never last, and tough people do. And you guys are awesome, tough people, man. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you to Twan. Thank you to Ern for joining me, man. And shout out to you guys, man, in the chat. You guys
Thank
are
you
the
for
real
having us.
MVPs, man. Raider Nation, Raiders for life. You already know what it is. Just win, baby. And guys, until next time, man, remember to always, always stay hydrated in this heat and always keep it positive, y'all. Peace out, y'all. Love. Peace.